Well, here's the fun one. You're asking, hey, why are the heads off of your motor? I thought you swapped the motor out so you didn't have to take the heads off the other motor and do all the work. Well, there's a way you cost yourself money by just plain being stupid. Just watch. All right, guys, check this out. Can't get this thing to run and have no idea what that is other than hood insulation. These cars ran when I moved one to the other and then swapped this over. It is just weird. So we're gonna pull the frickin' intake and see if we can dig this out and make sure what it is. But it's giving us no compression whatsoever. So that's where we're at. Let's see what it comes out of here. All right, guys, if you watch this far, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It's free. Doesn't hurt a thing for you to push those buttons for me. I really appreciate it and really, digging it. It's awesome that I've got this far and working out the giveaway, which I'll have figured out for the next video for the 100 subscribers. But more content on the other one coming soon. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. Even if you won't like me, hit it. It's free. Thank you. Let's get back to it. All right, guys. That's what you call stupidity. I put blue rags in the holes not to drop anything in there and left them. Put everything back together and guess what got sucked in? Now I'm fighting this. Yeehaw! They gotta know how dumb that was. Try not to rip the whole thing out, but yeah. Okay, that's what happens when you put your rags in there and leave them. Now we'll have to fight all this to get it out. All right, heads off. Let's see the stupidity. And you wonder why it won't seal. That just cost me a little bit of money. You know. Oh, that's freaking hilarious. All right, here's head number 2. Oh yeah, look at the sheer stupidity. Oh. Yeah, and all the stuff it takes to fix it. And having to pull every valve, intake valve, to get that crap out of there. Don't do this. And this side, it's in both exhaust. Yeah, if you're gonna do it well. All right, guys, well, yeah, that's how you cost yourself money you shouldn't have had to spend by being stupid. I put the blue rags in the intakes so I didn't drop anything in there. Well, you know, normal person would go, hey, I'm putting the intake on. Let's take those out. Not me. Obviously not this time. I just left them in there, threw that thing back together, and, well, why won't this thing start? And, you know, diagnose. Yeah. Huh. Well, then you run the scope down in there, and you're like, what is that? Stupidity. That's what that is. I told you, it'll get more interesting around here if you just wait. Yeah, and I promised more content on that, but I kind of got stuck. Needed to do the timing belt. Well, in order to do the timing belt, I got to drop the motor a little to pull the crank pulleys off and all that kind of thing. Well, if I'm going that far, I had to order $300 more worth of parts just to go that far, because you need to do a water pump. You need to do a tensioner. I already had the timing belt. Didn't think it was going to be that hard to just swap it out and I'd do the other stuff later. Well, it's a lot more than that just to get that out of there and get it done. So, it'll probably be 2 weeks before I can get all the parts in for that. So, that one is coming. I'll work on something better for next week. Maybe, hey, this is running. Yeah, don't be stupid. Like me. Where I need the little, dunce cap with a little wheel on top that says, you're a dumbass. Yeah, I know. We all can do it. Stuff happens. But I didn't pull the heads on the motor we swapped out of there and put the motor in there so that I didn't have to pull the heads. And my buddy was reminding me, hey, aren't we doing what we weren't going to do in the first place? Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I promised you some really stupid and cool stuff. There's the stupid stuff. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe. Hit the like. Doesn't hurt you. It's all free. I thank you for coming back and watching. And next video, I will work out the giveaway that I'm going to do for hitting 100. And I think then once we hit 200, I'll do another one, and every so on for 100. Hopefully I can get that many people to watch this dumb stuff. But yeah, there's that. We will see you on the next one. I appreciate you guys for all watching and coming back to watch. It really is a cool thing, and I appreciate it. Have a good one.